My name is Kimberlee White, and I own an affiliate network called Interactiv. I've been doing affiliate marketing for about 15 years. This is my third company. It's my second affiliate network I've owned. We started in 2019. I actually used to own a company. The first network I had was called AKMG. I sold that company. This is kind of like me getting back into the industry again in 2019. Well, we have two sides of the business. We had advertisers, that's one side, and then we have publishers who run traffic. And we are a broker of that traffic. Most of our advertisers, they're all direct response. So you need an offer. You can't just say, I sell a bunch of t-shirts, send them to my website. You need to have one t-shirt and upsell them to 4 t-shirts for $4.99, like kind of those late night television shows. It's all direct response. Or lead generation, anything that's a form online. We drive traffic to that. So we're always building more campaigns on that side. And then the other sales side is publishers, internet traffic. So we're always trying to get more traffic for those offers. And we use Everflow to track it. And we're just always trying to do more and more, but not just more. We try to pick, the publishers work with us instead of advertisers directly because they trust that we screen the offers, that based upon our experience, I've been doing this for so long, I kind of know what offer to put in the marketplace. It's really, all the offers are a marketplace. We're not the only one that provides offers to the marketplace. There are a bunch of other networks. So I'm trying to set up an offer as competitive as possible so that people run it from me. And then they know, publishers know they run offers from me because they know when they run an offer for me, it makes them money. That I've screened it and it's not a bunch of bullshit. Like I've already gone through all the motions and made sure that it's gonna back out for them. And so when I recommend an offer, they have high faith that it's gonna do well. A big factor is to get to work with me directly. I still do all the sales and on the advertiser side and run it, and I'm very involved in that part of it. Whereas a lot of the other networks, it's kind of like churn and burn. They work with a rep who's been there maybe a couple years in the industry who doesn't actually truly care about their campaign and will just, if it doesn't work out for them or they deliver them bad traffic, they'll just go get another them. So when people work with me, they get to work with Kim. I will be honest with them and let them know if their campaign's ready for the marketplace or not. I turn a lot of people down. I'm not gonna waste their time or my publisher's time. I'm super honest about all of that. So I get a lot of people coming back to me years later when they're ready or when they have all their ducks in a row. We are at all the conferences. We're not gonna be like, just disappear and like, oh, our industry has a lot of people that just disappear and don't pay their bills and whatnot. Also, our team has a lot of experience. We have Carrie and Grace who've been in the space a long time, and everyone is really diligent with what they do and they care about what they do. So I think we've developed a good reputation, so a lot of people will come to us. My skills started when, right out of college, I worked for like Arthur Anderson. I went to Berkeley. I also am a soccer player, so I played Division I soccer. That already have a competitiveness to me, and to win, I always want to be like the best. So I did it, but before 2007, I had 6 years of corporate employment. And that teaches you structure. It's actually, you go to a company and they train you for a month before they even put you on the desk. You know, I learned proper, just official training. So I have a lot of that structure that I already came into the industry with. And we used to just analyze deals. I worked for a M&A company where we would sit there and analyze all these different companies and decide if they want to buy them or not. So I got to understand how a company works and what makes a company successful or not. So when I started my company, I kind of knew all the pieces to put together to make it right, because we had analyzed and researched a bunch of different things like that. But actually right before affiliate marketing, I had this really hardcore sales job where it was almost like a call center selling SEO, and we were 100% commission, and I did that for 2 years. And it was hardcore sales. Like we had a 3-page pitch and I had to really close people on the phone. So I really learned sales on that job. I loved it. It's the first thing of its kind. I haven't ever experienced an event like this. It just makes it more chill. And the conversations have been just really fluid and natural. Everyone's very open to talking to each other. Now that it's the second one, we're kind of like a secret society. You know, we go to the conferences, and especially with the LinkUnite bracelets. We all have we're like, oh, LinkUnite, you were there. And then when we see each other at shows, it's just like, oh yeah, we're part of the LinkUnite thing, you know. It makes us even closer in the industry in general. Really, Amanda and Sarah. I like them a lot. They reached out to me and said this is this new thing they're doing. And if I want to be part of it, our company is a founding sponsor, meaning we were like one of the first people to put up money for the first show. And I wanted to keep doing that for all the shows. I think it's an important organization for our industry. And it's just been done differently. There's other women things that the goal of the other ones, I just feel like aren't really true. They're more just to like have marketing, to say, oh, we have this group, and then to market it. Whereas like this one, the intent behind it is really to have people connect. And I just really had faith in what they were doing. Sarah and Amanda could ask me to be part of anything and I would probably be part of it because I trust what they're doing and usually aligns with my vision too. It gets us away from just that straight meeting talking about deals. This is more human. Most of the time we aren't talking about how we can actually work together, and the other conferences are all deal making. It's all business, except for when you're like having drinks, but that's a little different than having like a boondoggle where the events aren't sessions and business. The events are socializing and really just getting to know people. Yeah, I think it's important for like mentoring for new people in the space so they can see what potential they could be doing. You know, sometimes you get into an industry, and I was even talking to some of the gals who are maybe more on the ad ops side. They're not sales centered, and you don't get to really see what our industry is about until you go to a conference and meet people. But these guys are just sitting behind a desk all day, just doing work and not connecting with anybody at all. And it probably sucks not knowing the bigger meaning behind it. So coming to something like this, you connect with people and you're like, oh, this is a thing I'm part of. You know, I'm not just a person with a job that everyone's telling me what to do all day and I don't connect with anyone. You know, that can get pretty lonely. And I've had so many jobs where you're just like, I don't connect with anyone here. I don't feel like anyone cares about me. But it's nice to know that you're a part of something. And this is the first time I've ever felt like, I feel like marketing in general, part of something. I feel like these are my people, whereas I've had other jobs and I just didn't really feel part of it. All the conferences are kind of connected, and I believe that the events don't happen without us supporting them. That's why I always sponsor the events. They don't happen for free. And if they don't have the companies that we go helping out and sponsoring, how are they supposed to like connect us to go to these events? They're really important. So, but going back to Sarah and Amanda, you know, they've been such an integral part in these different events besides Affiliate Summit. I would say speak up, especially for women, because we don't speak up a lot. You know, speak up. I would have like said what I thought earlier in my life. Now I like say it more because I have more confidence, but I would have spoke up more about things. Ask for more money always, because guys always ask for more money. And if you're doing a ton of work and you're not getting paid, get a different job, because people are getting paid in this industry. And you know, you should be getting what you want. If you're around people that treat you disrespectfully, don't be around those people. Leave, you know, there are people there that will treat you respectfully. I would have just kind of probably switched scenarios faster in some situations. And sometimes you have to stick with a company longer than a couple years for you to get it, for you to make money at that company. Like it doesn't just, a lot of people just go year to year, they hop jobs every year. And it's really hard you have to commit to your career and commit to making it work. Because if you do, it does actually turn out profitable for you. I think if you stick with it, you learn a lot. But also the other thing is you have to work really hard for a long time before you start making it happen. A lot of people see other people's success, they think, wow, that just happened, you got so lucky. And it's like, no, I actually busted my ass like every single day for like 10 years. You know, you have to get up every day and work, every day.